So, you want to know how to actually make money with AI, especially if you're just starting out? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down 4 super interesting AI business models. We'll look at how hard they are, what they cost, and, most importantly, what you can really make. Let's get into it. And to kick things off, check out this quote from Jordan Welch, the entrepreneur whose ideas we're exploring today. He says, "There's a very small window of time. This is truly the opportunity of a lifetime." Whoa. I mean, that really sets the tone, right? He's basically saying the clock is ticking, and the rise of AI is this massive, once-in-a-generation chance. So with that sense of urgency in mind, let's look at the strategies he's laid out. Okay, so here's the game plan. We've got 4 models to look at: Faceless YouTube, AI commerce, AI affiliate marketing, and AI publishing. For each one, we'll see how it works and what the final verdict is. Then, we'll put them all head-to-head at the end. All right, first up, the Faceless YouTube model. I think you're gonna love this one. The whole idea is pretty genius, actually. You use AI to create everything for a YouTube channel: the videos, the music, the whole shebang, without ever having to show your face. It's all about creating a ton of content with almost no effort. But does it actually pay? Well, get this. The speaker estimates that just one of these AI-generated videos, if it goes viral and hits something like 6.3 million views, could rake in over $22,000 just from ads. That's insane. It's like building a little digital money-making machine that just runs 24/7. So, how do you actually do this? It's a pretty simple process, really. Step 1, you use a tool like Sora AI to create these cool looping visuals. You just type in what you want to see. Step 2, you need music, right? So you go to another AI like Suno AI and have it compose some original royalty-free tracks for you. Then you just mash them together, upload to YouTube, and here's the key. You gotta be consistent. Just keep pumping out videos to build that audience. Okay, so what's the bottom line on the Faceless YouTube thing? Well, according to the speaker, it's super easy to get started and it costs next to nothing. That's the good news. The catch? He rates the potential as low. See, you might get lucky and have a video blow up, but building a channel that makes consistent, big money this way, it's kind of like playing the lottery, a bit of a numbers game, and not the most reliable path. Okay, model number 2. Let's talk about AI commerce. Now, this is a whole different beast. We're talking about selling actual physical products online. And here's a little spoiler. The speaker says this is his personal favorite. Why? Because you're not just making content. You're building a real, lasting brand that's all yours. And when we talk potential, wow, the potential is huge. He points to a case study of a total beginner who apparently used this AI strategy to go from 0 to over $100,000 in sales. And they did it in just 90 days. 90. That's not just pocket change, that's a serious business. So the process here is really smart. It all starts with finding a hot product, something that's just starting to take off on places like TikTok Shop. Then, and this is the cool part, you use a special ChatGPT prompt to see if the product is actually a winner. It'll analyze the competition, the demand, all that good stuff. Once you've got your product, AI helps you build out your Shopify store. It writes the descriptions, makes the images, and it even creates the video ads for you. It's like having an entire marketing team in your pocket. So what's the final call on AI commerce? Well, it's still considered easy because the AI is doing most of the work for you. The cost is a bit higher, medium, because you've got to pay for Shopify and run some ads. But the payoff? Oh, the payoff is rated high. And that's because you're building a real asset, something tangible, not just chasing a quick buck. Okay, let's keep it moving. Model number 3 is AI affiliate marketing. Now, this one's perfect if you're thinking, I don't want to deal with products and shipping and all that. With this model, you don't have to. You just use AI to create content that promotes other people's products on TikTok, and you get a cut of every sale. Simple as that. And you can make money fast with this. The speaker talks about someone who started a TikTok account from scratch and in just 1 week made $2,000 in profit, all by using AI videos to push affiliate products. That's pretty wild for a week's work. So, the method here is kind of futuristic. You use a tool, something like Google Flow, to create a realistic AI persona, a character that looks and sounds human. Then you get ChatGPT to write little scripts for your AI person to say. Your main goal is to get your TikTok account up to 1,000 followers, because that's when you unlock the ability to post those precious affiliate links. Now, his verdict on this one is super interesting. He calls it super easy, maybe the easiest one of all. Cost is medium, again, for the software, but the potential, also just medium. And there's a big but here.
The biggest downside is that you're building on rented land. TikTok could just decide to shut down your account one day and poof, it's all gone. It's that classic trade-off. You get speed, but you sacrifice stability.
And that brings us to the final model. Number 4, AI publishing. This one is really cool and creative. Basically, you use AI to make and sell custom digital books or ebooks on a marketplace like Etsy. And from the sounds of it, this is another one that's incredibly simple to get started with. So, what kind of money are we talking about? Well, he points to an Etsy store that used this exact strategy and pulled in around $4,000 in sales in its first couple of months. Now, that's not going to make you a millionaire overnight, but for what he calls a stupidly simple process, that's a pretty sweet side hustle.
And the workflow couldn't be easier. It goes like this. A customer sends you a photo. You take that photo and pop it into an AI tool. He mentions one called Google's Nano Banana that's built to create personalized stories and artwork. You tell it to make a custom book, and bam! It spits out the story, the art, and even a unique cover. All you have to do is arrange the pages in something like Canva and list it on your store. That's it.
So the final breakdown for AI publishing is pretty cut and dry. It's easy and it's cheap to start. No arguments there. But, and it's a big but, the potential for big money is also low. Think about it. You're selling these books for a relatively low price, so to make real bank, you'd have to sell a ton of them. That makes it tough to scale up into a major business. All right, we've gone through all 4 models. Now for the moment of truth. Let's put them all on the table side by side so you can really see how they stack up against each other. This table lays it all out perfectly. You can see the clear patterns, right? On one hand, you have Faceless YouTube and AI publishing. They're both super easy and cheap to get into, but their potential is kind of capped. Then you've got AI commerce, which costs a bit more to start, but look at that. It has the highest potential by far. And sitting right in the middle is AI affiliate marketing, the absolute easiest but with medium potential, and that big risk of getting shut down. So which one does he pick? After looking at everything, the speaker's number 1 choice is AI commerce. And his reasoning is rock solid. It's the only one that lets you build a truly scalable long-term business. You're creating a real brand that you own, an asset that can grow and grow, which is way more powerful than just a simple side income. And there you have it, 4 different ways to start a business using AI. It's pretty clear these tools are complete game changers, making it easier than ever for anyone to become an entrepreneur. But it does leave you wondering, right? As AI starts to handle everything, from the creative ideas to running the business, what does that mean for us, for human creativity? And what does it even mean to own a business when an AI is doing all the work? Something to think about.